beat, you bastard.
Baby girl, I see you've been crying. Baby, won't you wipe your tears? Baby girl, don't stop believing.
How y'all doing out there? Welcome back to Leveling Up. It's your boy Nick Beam.
It's your favorite ladybug, Natrice. Hello, hello, hello.
And we have a great show
Fantastic.
out there. Okay, we can go with that. Fantastic.
I'm
Sized?
Yes.
What is
Don't
that?
act like you don't know. Sized, excited,
What
hype,
is sized?
pump, juice.
Well,
I'm ready to go, y'all.
Well, let me tell you guys. I'm Juice today. We have a great show for you guys today. And how about we just get on right into it? And,
Let's get with it. Let's get with it.
Today's show is Write the Vision and Make It Plain.
Making it plain. Writing the vision. Y'all ready?
Remember, we talked about a lot of things last week. And so we talked about our vision boards.
Yes.
Which we were telling you guys that you're going to be creating vision boards. We were also going to be creating vision boards. And today we're going to get into some of that and kind of show you what we've been doing and all of that type of stuff, right?
Oh my goodness.
So,
I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I'm excited.
So how do I be effective?
Well, it's a few ways. So first of all, if we're talking about being effective with our visions, we first have to figure out what the vision is, right? Before we can make it effective. So my personal suggestion would be just to go raw. Go at it raw. Don't be too calculated at first. Just get it out. Think of what you see, what you would want your vision board to encompass, or just what your year looks like, or even 6 months. If 6 months is too much, do 90 days, right? Is 90 days good?
That sounds good.
You can
Sounds
do
about
30,
right.
60, 90, 180. Just lay it all out. This is what I want.
I think a way that I can be effective when I'm writing my vision is I need quiet time. Like, I don't know about you, but I need it to be quiet when I'm creating a vision. I don't need a lot of chaos going on around me. I need the room to be calm. You know, I got to put myself in a position to where I can focus. You know, so in order for me to write my vision, I need to be focused when I'm trying to do that, right?
I agree. I think when you're creating the vision board, you definitely want to have what I call a safe space. Safe spaces are usually places that are quiet, pre-calculated. They allow you to free flow, and they have the most important component, which is safety. They make you feel in a safe and good space where you
exactly.
can
I just feel like you're able to kind of like bounce ideas off, you know, a lot more easily, you know, and focus on what you're really doing. And
now I will say, this is when you're mapping out the vision. However, sometimes, you know, you're in a car and a song comes on.
And you don't have that.
And you get an idea. Or you're at work and a thought comes to mind. Or you're at the gym, you grinding it out, you sweating it out, and you start to thinking about what you want life to look like. Those are the perfect moments to implant into your brain. You want to be storing all that up. You want to be getting it like an ice tray, right? Dropping something in each and every little bucket and put it on pause. Because what you want to do is have a head full of things so that when you sit down in your safe space,
you already know.
You already know, right? So don't wait until you get into a quiet and effective place. You know, kind of take it as it comes. Whatever comes to you, snatch it up, store it up, and then you can drop it off when it's time.
That's perfect.
Right?
That's perfect. So what is the order of the vision? Like, it's kind of...
I feel like he just hit me with like a test question. I feel like
what is
SAT
the order
right now
of the vision?
Okay.
Sounds like a tough one.
It can be, but you know the good thing? It's my vision, right? It's your vision. So really, it's Beam's vision. It's whatever Nick wants.
I want, I get.
That's right. That's right. In whatever order you want.
In whatever order you want it. So however you want to flow into getting your vision done and creating it, it's your way. Remember that. It's your way. It's nobody else's way. It's your way. You don't even have to listen to other ideas.
No.
I'm not listening to Patrice right now.
I don't want it.
So.
I don't care. He always listens to me. However, we digress.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think you can make it your own. Like Nick said, definitely do what's going to work for you in the order that's going to work for you. I will say, if I can add one thing for those who may be saying, okay, but do it my way. If I could do it my way, then why would I need to be getting help or listening right now, right? So I think we have kind of the first few steps. take in the ideas as they come.
Right.
Right? And then get into a space and follow up on those ideas, by
definitely.
jotting them down. So you're going to take in, sit down,
make sure you're seated,
write it out. Okay? Now, once you write it out, what do we do after we always write something?
After you write it,
what you do? What's the first thing y'all do?
After I'm done writing, I proofread my stuff. I always look it over.
That's right.
So make sure that everything that you're putting down, you're proofing it. You're making sure that it's exactly what you want.
Yep, checking it out. So you're going to go ahead and think it up, get seated, write it out, reread it, and then from that point, you can digest what you want in the order that you want it. At that point, you should already know, okay, this will be number 5. You know, maybe if my goals for the year are to lose weight, make more money, and I don't know, pray more and start back dating. I can figure out what I want to do first, right?
Hello.
And I mean, definitely pray more would be first, because that's going to help me lose the weight, date the right people that won't be cray-cray, and get the money back.
And who don't want that? Hello?
I mean, I'll take Alex, Alexa, can you play Victory? Please.
My favorite.
Alex, can I have all of those for 500? I'll take it. So.
Well, those are points that'll be added to you.
We'll take it.
We'll take that
on my
like
board.
that.
On my, so, y'all don't have to. I'm doing it.
So, next. What does the vision speak about you? What does your vision say about you?
You lead us in. I want to know what
so
you think your
my vision, what my vision would say about me is that, hey, Nick is an amazing guy.
Okay,
when you see my board, let me tell y'all that my vision says that Nick is amazing. So you're going to see all of these amazing things on my vision board that tell you exactly who I am. It's going to walk you through the life of Nick Bean. Can't you see it? Can't you see it?
The life of Nick Bean. This was the wrong question for you. You needed a different. Okay, you guys. Yes, he is right. Oh gosh. Yes, we can all see it. I'm sure you made it vivid for the whole universe, all the multiverses, and all the people in.
And you guys, let me know what you think.
But for you, because this is not just about Nick, make your board something that speaks to you. Make sure that it talks about your universe. And actually, Nick, you are on point. A little bit much to digest, but you are spot on.
Thank you.
It's tough, y'all. You are spot on. It needs to be about you. It needs to be circumventing anything that doesn't involve you, that isn't a priority for you, or takes you away from your better self. So circumvent means to get away, go around, or flee from. So you want to leave all that out,
all of those things,
right?
Yes, definitely.
And put in what you want it to be. Put in what looks like your highlight. Like Nick said, this is about the best of me. This is about my world, how I want things to be. And so
I just
make it personal.
Yeah, make it personal. You want it to reflect everything that surrounds you, that surrounds your day-to-day, that surrounds your life, with what you're doing and what you're involved in. You want all of those things to reflect on your vision board so that it can come to life. You have to bring that vision board to life. Make sure that, and that's why I said that I have a lot of colors in mine, because I want mine to come to life. And to me, colors mean life to me.
Yep.
Right.
And I think that it's important. And I keep kind of playing. I hate the phrase, but I don't have another way to explain, devil's advocate, so to speak, with the colors, because I really want you guys to know that what that means for us may not be what that means for you. And so for a lot of people, we have a lot of quiet spirits, and we have a lot of people who prefer things to be more simplistic. If for you it means neutrals and you're a person who's enthralled by nature, then by all means use natural colors, not brights. If you're someone who sees things as a pragmatic point of view, meaning you're very realistic, you're very calculated, you're very anal, and you're very to the point and distinct, then you may like a grayscale, right? Blacks, whites, and grays. And really, all of that is okay. It just need to be genuine. Right? You can't fake the funk. You gotta like really do this thing in a way that's gonna be for you if you wanna really have these things happen in your life. Right? So
sounds pretty good.
I think it's a good start.
Right, it is a good start. So when is the perfect time to release the vision or release your vision, and why?
This is gonna vary. Now, this is gonna vary for all of us. Clearly for you. Right.
It's going to vary.
No. It's solid. Nick's world. Right?
There it is.
So this has already been released. He's releasing now here into the atmosphere like pheromones. He's just putting it out there. People like myself, I take a little bit more time. I need a few more steps. I'm not as ready to lay it all out on the line. But I love his get up and go attitude about this, you guys. And so I think the perfect time is when you're in your safe space and something clicks, right? It's just like starting a car. You know you're not going to drive until the engine turns on. It's just like going to work. You know you're not going to show up for work without waking up and getting dressed. So once you kind of run through some of your motions and you've had a chance to kind of really sit down and focus, that's when the vision needs to start to come to fruition. Yeah, right?
I also, there's a time and a place, you know, to do everything. And I just believe that it's always the time when you're really at that point where you're able to listen and you know for yourself that now I'm ready.
The key word is listen. Yeah. So you said two very critical things that I just don't want you guys to miss, so we're gonna run it back right. We have to be able to listen to ourselves. So this is not about when we're telling you to do this, even though we are having the contest and even though there is kind of a communal activity going on that we're gonna be having everybody participate in, you really need to do this in a self-paced manner. So this is about when something speaks to you on the inside that calls you to do this, when something says, okay, you've got these ideas, you've been wanting these things, you've kind of taken some time to jot it down, now you need to be a go-getter and go get it.
Follow you.
Do you and follow you.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? Now, waste not, want not, and don't make haste. This is a be about it type of thing. You can't just sit to the side and say, well, the voice didn't come. Did
I hear it? Is it there?
Hello, are you there? You set an alarm clock, by all means, if you need to. For our procrastinators, definitely. I would say, do you think it's fair for our procrastinators, people that say, yeah, but I always say I'm going to do and I'm going to always put it off in the spirit of laziness and fear and blah, blah, blah. Should we just kind of put a nudge and say, set a date?
You would want to set that date. You would want to do things that's going to help you reach and obtain the goal that you have already set out to do. So you have to make sure that you're giving yourself enough time. Yeah. You know, make sure that you're giving yourself enough time. Set that date.
A big part of giving yourself time and setting a date is definitely goal planning. So in all of this, we're talking about building out vision boards, and we're talking about taking the ideas in your head and mapping it out on paper. That's basically what a vision board is.
How is that going to look?
But you need to have a good sense of time, right? Definitely. In order to do what Nick is saying, in order to know how that's going to look, you need to have a good sense of time. So for some of us who either aren't organized, if you aren't organized or you are a person who is already organized and is very detailed, either way, you need a calendar.
Can we do something real quick? Let's just say that it's a new year now, and you know, we always make resolutions, and so the vision board is definitely coming in handy right now because a lot of people are trying to start out their lives in a great way. You know, we have all of these things calculated. We have all of these things set in stone already. Like, this is what I'm going to do. Like you said already, like I'm going to be more healthy this year, and I want to find another job, and I want it to pay more or whatever it is. Right. You can't wait too long for some of these things. So when you're working on that vision board, you definitely need to be in tune with how long you're willing to wait before how long is it going to take you to release it? How fast do you want what you want from this?
Very true.
You know, so that's the way I see it. So I'm thinking that if you do that, if you say that you're going to do something, make sure, like we said, give yourself that time, but make sure that you're thinking that you already know when you want it to be released.
Yes, and this is where time management and calendaring comes in. If you have a good idea of your time management, you know how much time you can commit to something, you'll have a better understanding of how much time is required to reach your goal, and you'll also have an immaculate perception of what your time looks like in a day. Okay, and so once you get that down and you can calendar it, then you'll be able to say, does what I'm able to do meet the deadlines that I have to set so that I don't miss the opportunity?
Well, like this is all, like I'm excited because I can't wait to show my vision board. Like I can't wait to show what I've been working on. But at this time, like look, we gotta go. We can't just stay here and keep going.
Hi, my name is Chris, the Diaz's, and I'm the owner of Diaz's Insurance Agency here in Fairfield, California. Insurance agent with Farmers Insurance, and I'm also a broker. I am a local and Bay Area insurance agent. For me, one of the most important things is making sure that my clients have the right liability coverage. I'm really huge in making sure that you have the right liability coverage, because in California, this is the most litigious state in the US. So if you don't have the right liability coverage, they can actually go after your income. It's what we call a garnishment of wages law in California, around 30 to 33% of your income for 10 years. They can also go after the equity on your home and also your financial assets, such as your checking and savings and investments. So our job at the agency is making sure that you have the right liability coverage in order to protect your assets, so that if you're ever in an at-fault accident, you don't lose everything that you worked hard for, but they settle for the insurance money. Please feel free to come visit my webpage. I'm at www.farmersagent.com/CDSs, and our office number is 707-863-9100. Looking forward to talking with you and with your family regarding your coverage. Thank you.
Hey, we're gonna show, how about we just show them what our vision board looks like.
All right.
Right?
We'll start with you.
So you guys, so here we have the vision board. And as you can see right now that I've already started on my vision board. And to me, one thing that resonates a lot for me is faith. And as you can see in my first box, I have faith. It's a lot different than some of you guys' vision boards out there. So don't worry about how different your vision board is. But faith to me meant a lot to me. So that's why I chose faith first. And after faith, I just chose to go ahead and put family kind of right there at the top in the center, because family means a lot to me too. So if you like have your kids and your family and whoever means something very important to you, then you want to put that right there in that box. Next, in my next box, I have health, because my health means a lot to me. And I have to stay in shape, because it's hard trying to keep this body together. All right. And that's why I have health next. And my next box is personal, as you can see. And so I'm going to put some personal things there in my next box. As you can see, I have a lot of stuff on the table, and these are the things that I kind of like put on the table so that I can like focus and get myself together. I'll have music. I'll play some music on my phone, and I can get started and showing you guys what I'm going to do next. So here is where I'm going to take some of the things that I haven't put on there yet, and I'm going to start putting some of those things on, adding them on. And this is all creating the vision board that you want for yourself, that you see yourself doing. All right. And I'm just going to start adding a couple things on, and you guys can stay and watch with me if you want. I know some of you guys have better things to do than listen to Nick Beam, right? Right. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to like tag some stuff on the personal. We're going to put the big game in personal. It's just a sticky. I'll tell you guys what that means later. It says big game. I feel like I'm a winner, right? That's going to go in personal, right? So you guys can see that, because I'm a winner. I don't take L's, I win. W-I-N. Hello. And I'm focused on the personal right now, because everything else to me is probably going to be a little simple. And yeah, this next thing I'm going to add in is kind of going to go right here. And I got that there because in my personal, that's where a lot of creativity comes from, in my personal space, and in the things that that mean a lot to me. Working on music, creating an album, writing, a lot of things like reading, listening to music. I'm very in tune with music, and that's what my vision is all about. Creating the things that mean a whole lot to me, that connect with me and who I am. I hope you guys have liked it, and I can't wait to see you guys' vision board. But hopefully you guys are getting it together and you have some of the pieces that you need to get this vision board right. See you guys soon.
All right, guys. So I loved Nick's board. I loved what I saw, and I love how he is a jumper. And I'm usually a doer as well, but I'm also very pragmatic. I told you guys I have like an A1 personality, so I tend to be more anal. So I'm going to talk to you about the prep that's required to kind of get yourself going and some of the ways that you can gather what you need before you just jump right in. Because as we know, all of us can't just throw it into the world and claim it like Nick Beam. So first what I want to show you is that I just have a simple piece of paper. It's not anything really major. You just have this regular piece of paper. And it can even be white paper, whatever color works for you. I think pink is okay. Don't worry about the stickers. You can creatively cover those up. And this was like $1 at your local Walmart, Target, you know, regular kind of department stores. Next, what I did is I've already kind of pre-cut out some things that I'm going to be using so that I can already have them arranged. I suggest that you do whatever works for you. For a lot of you, that may be magazines, but I challenge you to think outside the box. And you'll see kind of a little bit down the line on the next time that we meet up, there's different boards you can do. You can do a personal board or you can do a business board. So I'm doing a business board, which is why I have things like business cards. I have some kind of like felt paper. I did brochures instead of magazine cutouts. And I have some other stuff, receipts, all kinds of clever little things, anything that you really want. But here's the thing, guys. Aside from your supplies, there are some wellness fundamentals that I need y'all to know you need. First and foremost, you're going to have to think. So get your brain food, right? Arm yourself. Make sure that you have lots of water. Make sure that you are being nutritious and taking care of your health, because health is wealth. If you want to get the best out of you, you got to put the best in you, right? So prepare yourself with that. And then aside from that, you want to have some things that keep you comfortable.
Latrice, what do you got going on over here?
Excuse me. No, he didn't.
I had to come. You know I had to show up.
Really, y'all?
You saw my vision board.
Really?
And so I had to come over here and see what your vision board was all about, because you mentioned some things and I said I know her vision board is going to be excellent, and the way that you operate, and look how neat you are.
This is why my life is hard, you guys.
This is amazing, you guys.
The whole time the board was red and it was Nick and it was alphabets and where was I? However, it's okay. There are obstacles in life, and we're going to be talking about that the next time we meet up when you guys get to see how I do my board. We'll be talking about some obstacles. This is one of them. People coming in your space.
Sometimes people can't come in your space, but sometimes people can.
I digress. He won't. I have my head wrapped today. My chakras are aligned. I prayed. God and the ancestries and the Calvaries is behind me. He will not. He won't. We're going to continue. You're going to need some things that you like.
You guys, please comment on how neat Latrice's table is. Please do that. Why?
You need water or something.
Hey, good job. You're doing a great job, and keep it up, okay?
Part of life, you guys, is interruptions and people being crazy in the world around you. So stay. He won't rock. My head is wrapped tight today, y'all. It's okay. As I was saying, in addition to nutrition, you're going to need some lip gloss if you're somebody like me. Or, I mean, for guys, it might be your favorite socks, what have you. Lip gloss brings me comfort. It soothes my life, makes me feel empowered. Whatever works for you and floats your boat. The point is, you want to be ready. Have your phone or other device ready so that you can play music or you can look at pictures. A lot of us are visual. And if you scroll through your phone and you look at the things you took pictures of the most last year, it'll tell you what matters the most to you. Now, if all of those are selfies, maybe what matters the most is looking good, in which case I know your board's going to look nice and you're going to intend to be fabulous. At any rate, make sure that you gather up the things that you need before you start, so that once you sit down and you get into a space where you're really trying to map this thing out, you can dedicate some hard energy to it. Because whatever you put in is what you're going to get out. And if you don't believe me, just ask somebody that knows somebody that made a vision board and either didn't put energy into it or didn't keep it up where they could see it and visualize it and look at it throughout the year. This is real, and this helps you manifest, okay? So get organized and then get going. I can't wait to show y'all what I'm doing with my board on the next one, because y'all know, as we've heard, I got to stay organized. Y'all, be ready, stay prepared. and get pumped. We going further. Leveling up. See y'all in a minute. Oh, I'm back, you guys. We're together again. The world-renowned Nick Beam.
That would be me.
He had a great board. I'll give him that.
So you have to admit, my board.
Here we go.
Was very colorful.
Okay.
As I promised you guys.
As he did.
It would be.
Yes.
And you know, like I said, men are not women, so we're gonna be all over the place sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Speak.
Some of the things that I have going on my board, that's not going on her board. So our board is completely different. But that is one thing. It is fine, and that's one thing that you guys will find out.
Yeah.
That everybody's not the same.
Right.
There's a different approach to everything that you do. People approach things in different ways. And so that's what happened with me and Natrice. Like, that's what we found out.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's a part of being effective, is to know that you can be an individual with this thing. And so if you guys have been tuning in, and I know y'all been sticking rocking with us, we've talked about being effective, developing an order, knowing how to make the vision plain and be realized, right? And then knowing when to go. Tell me when to go. And acting once you have that inner voice telling you to do something, or either setting a date if you think your inner voice is going to be on snooze, right?
So I've had fun, you know, doing this show today. Like, it's been off the hook. Why did you bring me there? This always happens to me. But
the head wrap.
We do have
next time.
Oh
gosh. Please.
I love it.
You would.
So what do we have to look forward to?
Challenges. My challenges with him. No, just kidding, y'all.
It's always something.
It's gonna be. Get ready. Stay ready. Next week we'll be talking with you guys about challenges. You'll be seeing me make my board. We'll be covering a different perspective. He did a personal vision board. I'll be doing a business vision board.
Yes.
And we're just gonna take it to another level.
Yep, you got to take it up. There's only one way to do it, and that's to level up
in
everything that you're doing.
That's right.
Definitely.
So you guys, go hard for yourselves. Go at it the way that you know you need to go at it. And if you don't know how you need to go at it, stick with us and people like us, because we are all here to help. And we can't wait to see y'all.
You know what? Next show. If you can see it, you can achieve it.
Hey, if you can see it, you can achieve it.
Look for it next week.
Be ready. We'll see you guys soon. Until then, y'all be well.
It's your boy Nick Bean.
It's your favorite ladybug, Natrice.
If I ain't never told you anything in the world, I want you to know that Jesus is so real.
Leveling up.
Hello.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Shay from Exclusive Access, where all the getting is good. I am super excited about today's show. I have my sister on the show, Lydia Church. She wrote a book, and I am super excited to share it with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this segment. Are you happy to be on the show today?
I'm excited to be here.
Everything is everything. What's meant to be will be. 'Cause everything is everything. What's meant to be will be.
He's worth more than diamonds, so we can't lift him up. He's the king, he reigns, so watch me lift him up. He deserved your life, so won't you give it up. Learn how to go